Hey guys, welcome. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you who are joining me live for this monthly live stream that I've been doing with you guys. I enjoy these live stream sessions so much. I enjoy coming on here, talking with you guys, giving you guys information that is going to hopefully help you to improve your signing agent business and your notary business. I've been doing this for a long time. I got a lot of information, things that I've learned from the School of Hard Knocks. And I don't want you guys to have to go through the different things that I have gone through so that you can become successful. So I love coming on here, sharing the different information that I have with you. And I like interacting with you guys, hearing your questions, hearing your comments, hearing the tips that you have for other notaries and other signing agents. So thank you again, guys, so much for watching. Whether you were watching this live or whether you were watching this on the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to jump in because I always got a lot of stuff to talk about. I always got a lot of stuff to say. Today's topic, today's training, we are going to talk about secrets to starting a successful notary business. Now, you guys know I'm a signing agent. You guys know I love being a signing agent. You guys know I personally think being a signing agent is the most awesome thing that you can do as a notary. However, this particular video, I'm going to be talking about ways that you can start a successful notary business. Now, that does include loan signing agent stuff. But whatever type of notary business you want to start, this video, this live stream, this replay is going to help you with information to make your business successful. Now, one thing I do want to say, there is no magic words. So if you are watching this video or if you are watching this live stream thinking that this is going to be some type of Hogwarts training and I'm going to have some magic words that you can say to instantly make your business successful without having to put in any work, go on ahead and stop watching right now because this is not what this is. I'm going to tell you the actionable things that you can do to make your business successful, the practical things that you can do to make your business successful. And I know there's going to be some people who go, oh, well, this is just common sense, but I promise you, everything that I'm going to talk about today, somebody has said to me at some point, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of this. I didn't realize that. So while you may be aware of some of these things, or maybe even all of these things, keep in mind, there may be people out there who have never heard some of these things before. So we are going to talk about some of those things to help make your notary business successful. Now, before we get started, guys, do me a favor, go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell. Again, guys, you know I go live once a month. You don't want to miss those notifications for that live stream. And I also put out other videos and shorts throughout the month as well. So when you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, you know when any of those new videos and that new content drops. And always, guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining. And I also want to know where you guys are watching from. So whether you are watching live or if you are watching on the replay, let me know a couple of things. One, let me know what city and state you are from. It always boggles my mind that there are people watching and joining in from all across the country. And then let me know whether you are an aspiring signing agent. That means you haven't done any loan signings yet. You're just kind of checking this whole thing out. Let me know if you are a new signing agent. You've been doing this thing for 1 year or less. Or let me know if you are a veteran signing agent. You've been doing this thing for more than a year. So again, let me know what city and state you are from. And then let me know whether or not you are an aspiring signing agent, a new signing agent, or a veteran signing agent. And then, guys, also, as I always say, I need y'all to help me out and be my assistant on this. We always have some people who come into the video a little bit late, and they always want to know whether or not a replay will be available. The answer to that question is Yes, the replay will absolutely be available here on YouTube. It's going to be available literally as soon as the live stream is over. So if someone comes in and they go, oh my gosh, I missed the first part, is the replay going to be available? Guys, do me a favor, let them know. Yes, the replay will be available. Let's see what we got here. We've got Zedra here joining in. Happy Saturday from Hampton, Virginia. We've got Chastity from Fort Worth, Texas. My Texas people always be in the house representing. We've got Michelle. She is an aspiring signing agent in Georgia. We've got Rhonda, also in Georgia. She is in Atlanta. She's a new signing agent. We've got Teresa from Jacksonville, North Carolina, who is a new signing agent just getting started. You are in the right place. I'm going to have some good info for you. We've got Rita here from Florida, also an aspiring signing agent. Elisa from Dallas, Texas. She's got her signing agent certification, but she hasn't done any signings yet. That's all right. They are coming. Chastity wants to let us know that she is an aspiring signing agent. We've got the Delden Group Notary. It looks like that's Bridget from Houston, Texas, veteran signing agent. Like I said, my Texas people always be in the house. Guys, keep on telling me where you are from. Keep on telling me whether you are an aspiring signing agent, a new signing agent, or a veteran signing agent. And again, let me know, guys, even if you're watching this during the replay, let me know in the comments as well. Because y'all know, I always go back through my comments and I chat. I think I answer pretty much everybody that leaves a comment on any one of my videos. But guys, I am excited to see each and every one of you today. Now, I already saw a couple of questions, but I want to remind you guys that there is going to be a question and answer portion of this video at the end of the session. I always like to make sure that I get through all of the information that I have for you guys, and I try to answer all of the questions at the end. So do me a favor, try to hold your questions until the end. Now, depending on how many questions we have, I may not be able to answer all of the questions during the video, but if I do miss your question during the live stream, I always do my best to go back and answer any questions that I miss. And you will hear me talking about the description box. I always put freebies and goodies for you guys down in the description box of the video, and it never fails. Somebody goes, where the heck is the description box? So if you are watching this video on your computer, if you look underneath the video and underneath the title of the video, you're going to see a little bit of the description box, and then you are going to see the word more. Click on the word more to open up the description box. Now, if you're watching this on your mobile device, like your cell phone, like most of us do, you got to do a little more work. Again, underneath the video on the YouTube channel, you're going to see the title to the video. Again, you're going to see the word more. Click on that word more. It's going to open up the description box a little bit. Then you got to click on the word more again. And once you do that, then the full description box will open. All of the links to the different things that I have for you guys will be in the description box of that video. They're usually highlighted in blue. Click on those links to get your freebies. And one of the freebies that I always have for you guys is my free new signing agent checklist. If you are an aspiring signing agent or a new signing agent, I encourage you to download that free checklist. It's going to walk you step by step through the different things that you need to do and acquire to become a loan signing agent. The other freebie that I have for you guys is a free AI guide for notaries. This will help you use AI like ChatGPT in your loan signing agent business and in your notary business. Links for both of those freebies are down in the description box of this video. All right. Let's get into the nitty gritty of things that you can do to start your successful notary business. Now, this very first line that I have here is probably my biggest tip, and it is going to sound very simple, but a lot of people do not do this. And that thing is run your business like a business, not a side hustle. I'm going to let that marinate for a moment. Run your business like a business, not a side hustle. Now, I know people love that term side hustle. Oh, I need a side hustle. I'm going to find me a side hustle and make a little bit of extra money. But here's the thing, guys. When we use that term side hustle, mentally, we tend to think that that means that we're not having to put a whole lot of work or a whole lot of effort into what we are doing. And what usually happens is when people think of their business, their notary business, or their signing agent business as a side hustle, and then they realize, oh, wait a minute, I got to put some work and effort into this, they tend to quit because they really wanted a side hustle. They really just wanted something, just sign up and magically make $10,000 in a month. It does not work like that. You can have a notary business or a signing agent business that makes you tons of money, guys, but you have to think of it like a business and you have to run it like a business. I've been a signing agent for 17 years. This has been my career, the thing that has paid my bills, the only thing that I've done for 17 years. And the reason why I've been able to be a successful signing agent for 17 years is because I have thought of this business as a business from day one. So if you don't get anything else from this video, if you don't get any other secret from this video, that is what I want you to take. Run your business like a business, not a side hustle. Then, the next thing I want you guys to do to be successful in your notary business is really sit down and take the time to think about or write out a plan for your business. Think about where you are right now. Think about where you want to be in your notary business. And then think about the steps that it is going to take in the middle for you to achieve those goals. This could be one sheet of paper. This could be 5 sheets of paper. It just depends on how you like to write your plans. But you can't go from point A to point Z without all those other letters in between. So take the time to really think about your business and write out a plan for your business. The other thing I want you guys to know is that there is no one right way or one right path. I hear a lot of people say all the time, well, I just need somebody to just tell me exactly what to do. But guys, this is to me, the great thing about having your own business is you don't have to do it like anyone else does it. We all have different lives. We all have different goals. We all have different time frames. We all have different things that we like to focus on. So determining your right path is dependent upon all of those things that are special to you. I could tell you step by step exactly what I did, but my life is a little bit different than your life. And you could check off every step that I did and still not get the same results that I did. And that's because you need to structure your plan for you. So take the time to do that. The next thing you need to do, guys, is set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. So now, again, I know we love to see the videos where somebody says, I got my notary stamp yesterday, and 20 days later, I've made $5 million. Is that possible? Sure. Is that probable? No. You can absolutely make great money as a notary public, but it generally does not happen overnight. You need to set realistic goals and have realistic steps. And then the next thing you need to do is take steps towards your goal every single day. Now, I'm not saying that you got to spend an hour or 2 hours or 5 hours every single day on your business, but especially in the beginning, you need to set a goal and take a step towards that goal every single day. It could be something as small as just sending out an email. Or if you're a loan signing agent, it could be something as simple as signing up with one new signing service. But you should take a step every single day towards your business goal. The next thing that you need to do to be successful, to have a successful notary business, is to understand the notary business. A lot of people become notaries because they've seen the videos or they hear that this is a great way to make money, but they don't really understand what a notary public does and why people would even pay us for what we do. And you can't expect people to pay you for your service if you don't even understand why somebody should pay you for your service. So, the first thing I want to remind you guys is that the role of a notary is to prevent fraud. That is the reason why documents have to be notarized sometimes, because either the preparer of the document or the signer of the document wanted extra security, extra verification to help make sure that there was nothing fraudulent going on in that transaction. So our job is very, very important. People are counting on us to help prevent fraud, which is why you got to take your job as a notary public very seriously. Don't break the law. Don't cut corners. I've got a video actually about notary law and the things that you need to look out for. I'm going to put a link to that video down in the description box. If you're not aware of the different things that you should be following in your notary law, I encourage you to watch that video. So guys, every document that needs to be notarized is obviously an important document. That transaction is important to the signers, and we need to remember that and treat each transaction and each interaction with the customer as if it is an important transaction, because it is. So then the other question people ask is, well, why are people willing to pay so much money for a notary? One of the things that I hear all the time that I've been hearing for the past 17 years is, well, if I go to my bank, the notary there only charges me $6, $7, $8, $9, $10. Why should somebody pay $50, $75, $100 or more for a notary public? And the answer is convenience. Yes, you may be able to go to your bank, or you may be able to go to the UPS store or somewhere else where there is a notary. You may be able to walk in and have a document notarized for, let's say $10 or less. But one, we're lazy nowadays, right? We like everything to come to us. I'm going to give you guys an example. This past weekend, I was at home. There's a great barbecue place that's maybe a mile and away, a half from my house. I could honestly walk there if I wanted to. It is that close. I was craving that barbecue. You know what your girl did? Did she get in her car? Nah. Did she walk down there? Nah. I used DoorDash. I probably paid an extra $10 in fees and a tip to get that food DoorDashed to me when I literally could have walked to that location. So that is the same reason why people are willing to pay more for a notary that comes to them. We all want stuff to come to our home. We all want the convenience. The other part of it is, especially if you are a notary that specializes in something, if you are a loan signing agent, you specialize in mortgage loan documents, you have extra skill in walking people through the different documents that they are signing. I'm gonna give you another example that just happened to me the other day. I was out and about minding my own business, and I got a call from a real estate agent. And it was later, it was starting to get later in the evening. It was probably about 5 or 6 o'clock. And they let me know that one of their clients was a seller who was trying to sell a piece of property. The title company had mailed them the documents and told them to go get them notarized. The person was trying to save money. So they took the documents to a UPS store to get notarized. And then they were upset because the notary at the UPS store was like, I don't know anything about these documents. Don't ask me any questions. I'll notarize them, but I don't know how to help you fill anything else out, any of that good stuff. So the guy was upset because he thought the notary was going to help him out. So he called the real estate agent, who then called me. And I was like, sure, I'm more than happy to come out tonight and help you get these documents signed. However, my fee is going to be $250. And you know what? He paid me $250. I came out to him. I walked him through the documents. I notarized everything properly for him, and I dropped the package off at FedEx for him after the signing. Now, initially during the day, he didn't want to pay that much money. But later on, when he realized that he was going to get a higher level of service to make his transaction easier, he was more than happy to pay it. There was maybe 5 notarizations in that package. If he had just walked into the UPS store and they had notarized it, it would have been less than $30, I think, for him to get those documents notarized. But he paid me $250 for my knowledge, my expertise, and the convenience. So definitely understand that about the notary business. And that will help you to understand how you can make money in your notary business. The other thing I want to let you guys know about the notary business landscape that will help you to be successful is that there are a bunch of different services that you can offer as a notary. You can choose to specialize in just one or two of those things. That's pretty much what I do. Loan signings is a good 95% of my business. Or you can offer several of those different items. So the next thing you need to do to have a successful notary business is decide what service or services you will provide. So I'm going to list off some. This is not everything that you can do as a notary, but this is some of the things, some of the most popular things that you can do as a notary. The first is general notary work. What does that mean? Just meeting with the general public, getting any random document that they may have notarized. That is what general notary work is. In general, for general notary work, you don't have to have any specific knowledge of any of those documents. The signers aren't really looking for you to walk them through the signing of the documents or explain any of those documents or any of that good stuff. You're faced with a bunch of different documents from the general public that you notarize. You can also do specialized notary work. And that's where you do gain more knowledge and more expertise in different types of documents or different types of situations where you would meet signers. And some examples of specialized notary work is doing notarizations for people who are in jail. People who are in jail need documents notarized, but there's a specific process that you have to go through to meet with that person and identify that person while they're in jail. And there are some notaries that's mainly what they do is they do notarizations for people who are in jail. Same thing for hospitals or retirement homes. Same thing for adoption documents. Same thing you can do for different types of lawyers. You've got family lawyers. You've got personal injury lawyers. You've got business lawyers, all different types of lawyers. And they all have different specialized documents that they need to get notarized. You can get more information, knowledge, and training in those documents and specialize in doing those types of notarizations. Of course, you can also be a loan signing agent. So that is specialized notary work in the field of real estate and mortgages. And again, that is what I do. There's also remote online notarization, where the notarization is done purely virtually online using an online notarization platform. And each of those different types of notarizations that I talked about that you do in real life, you can also specialize in remote online notarization. There's apostille agents who help facilitate people getting their documents that they need apostilled. You can specialize in that. There's great money to be made as an apostille agent. And then there's other things that you can do that don't specifically require you to be a notary, but that people often like to use notaries for because they know that we're good at self-managing our time, working independently, following instructions, and getting things done. And those types of things are a wedding officiant. Notaries can be a wedding officiant in certain states. There's also field inspections, fingerprintings. There's tons of different things that you can do as a notary public or that is associated with that field. So you need to decide what service or services you want to provide. But then, like I told you guys earlier, one of the things that I absolutely suggest in order to make your notary business successful is that you just start with one, maybe two things, okay? Do not try to do every type of notary work in the beginning. I know a lot of people become notaries. They get excited. They see all of the different things that they can do. And they're like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And you tend to overwhelm yourself. Guys, take the time to learn one, maybe two different things and learn them well, gain expertise in them, get the skill in them. And then once you've learned that first one or two things well, then you can start adding other services on. I know you've all heard, and I know a lot of people say, well, I need to have multiple streams of income. I need to have multiple streams of income. Yes, it is helpful. It is good to have multiple streams of income, but it can backfire if you've got a bunch of different streams of income, but you're not good at any of them. I promise you, your business will be more successful if you do one or two things very, very well than if you do a bunch of things, but you don't do a good job at them. Okay. So start with just one or two different things in this notary business. Focus on it. Focus, Daniel son, and get really good at just those one or two things. The next thing that you're going to need to do to help make sure that your notary business is successful is to determine your budget. Now, to become a notary public, to start a notary business, to start a loan signing agent business is honestly, comparatively, has a very low cost to enter. For most other things, when you try to start your own business, you are generally looking at thousands of dollars to realistically get started. But to start a notary business or to start a signing agent business, relatively, it is a low cost. If you're just starting a notary business, you can absolutely do it for $500 or less, purchasing the different supplies and training and that kind of stuff that you will need. If you are starting a loan signing agent business, I would say comfortably between $500 and $1,000. And that's mainly because you got to buy a printer. The printer tends to be the big cost that you are going to spend. So before you try to start your business, sit down and determine your budget. If you want to be a signing agent, again, my loan signing agent checklist is an excellent resource to help you figure out all of the different things that you are going to need and how much those things are going to cost so that you can make sure that you have the budget to do it. If you're becoming a notary public, you got to pay for your notary commission, supplies, and credential. If you're going to be a loan signing agent, you got to get a printer, paper, and office supplies. If you are a mobile notary, which is where the big bucks come in, you're going to spend a lot more money on gas and vehicle maintenance. So again, guys, check out my checklist, and that will help you know what you're going to need to determine your budget as a loan signing agent. So then once you got your budget set up, you know what you need, then you got to get the stuff. You can't be successful if you don't have the stuff. So again, you've got to first be a notary to have any type of notary business. So that means paying for a notary commission. That means paying for a notary bond. That means paying for your notary and or signing agent errors and omissions insurance. That means paying for a background screening. If you want to be an online notary, you have to pay for an online notary commission. You have to pay for a digital certificate. If you are going to be a signing agent, you have to pay for your signing agent certification. And again, you're going to need to pay for a laser printer, paper, and other office supplies. You're going to have to get all of those things before your business can be successful. All right. So you got your credentials. You got your stuff. You know where you are. You set a plan for where you want to be. You are ready to start. But you need clients. In order to have a successful notary business, you have to have clients. You have to build your client base. And this is another area where people who have maybe never been self-employed before, people who have never had their own business before, this is probably something that's kind of difficult for people to wrap their mind around. It's something, that's a little bit difficult for people to figure out, how do I do this? So when you've determined which of the different types of notary businesses you are going to offer, you need to sit down and think, who is your client? Okay. So for example, if I am a signing agent, my client is going to be anybody related to the real estate industry. That's usually title companies, real estate agents, and mortgage loan officers. Okay. Those people are my client. The people that I meet with to get documents signed, those actually are not the client. Those people are the job, but they are not the client. It really doesn't do me any good to market to the people who I'm getting documents signed for as a loan signing agent, because they're not the people who can give me more business. The people who can give me business as a loan signing agent are people in the real estate industry, real estate agents, escrow officers or title company employees, and mortgage loan officers. Now, let's say I'm doing general notary work. Who's my client if I'm doing general notary work? Well, my client for general notary work is the general public, all the random people who are outside on the street that I see every day. Those people are going to be my client. Those are the people that I need to focus on marketing to. If I am doing some sort of specialized, like, in hospitals or retirement homes, then people who work in hospitals, retirement homes, most often the nurses are going to be the people that I'm going to want to market to. Those are going to be my clients because those are the people who can give me business. So again, guys, whichever type of notary business you want to start with, figure out who your client is. Then think of ways to reach that specific client. Okay. The way that I would market for the general public is going to be totally different than the way that I would market for a real estate agent. And that's going to be totally different than the way that I would market for a nurse. Okay. So we have to think about who is my client and how can I get in front of, how can I market to that client? Now, if it is people like folks in the real estate industry or lawyers or nurses, you're definitely going to want to join professional organizations or groups that will put you in front of those types of people. So, for example, as a loan signing agent, real estate agents is one of the people that I want to market to. Well, in just about every city, there is an organization called your Board of Realtors. Here in San Antonio, it's the San Antonio, the SA Board of Realtors. And they have meetups and groups and all kinds of things that people who are related to the real estate industry can join and be a part of, that puts me in front of the people, my clients, the people that I want to market to. So you're going to have to sit down, figure out who is my client and how can I get in front of my specific client. And then the next thing, as you're building your customer base, guys, that I want to emphasize, it is extremely important to build trust and credibility with your clients. Do a good job. Do what you say you're going to do. Prove that you are a trustworthy person, because I promise you, it's a heck of a lot easier to build trust, build confidence, build credibility with one client, and have that one client send you repeat business over and over and over again than it is to keep trying to get new clients because you're not doing good business. Hopefully that makes sense. If it makes sense, let me know in the comments. I need to make sure that this is making sense to you guys. So then once you figured out who your client is, you've got to decide how you're going to market your business specifically to that client. You're going to want to develop a marketing strategy tailored to your target audience. So, for example, marketing for general notary work is totally different than marketing for loan signing agent work. Again, one of the things that I do to try to market to people in the real estate industry is I would go to meetups and groups for people in the real estate industry. I wouldn't do that if I was doing general notary work. If I'm doing general notary work, I need the people out in the general public to see me. So I would maybe put a car sign, have some flyers, have some business cards that I can hand out. So the way that you're going to market, depending on who your client is different. And then, of course, you can absolutely, in this day and age, utilize digital marketing channels such as a Google My Business page, social media pages, a website, all of that good stuff. But again, make sure that you are formatting your digital presence to reach the specific client that you have in mind. And of course, I'm old school. I'm really big on offline marketing. I'm a big face-to-face person. I like meetups. I like talking to people face to face and building those relationships. So do not count that out. That is a great way that you can market for a business. And I also want to let you know, because I find a lot of people fall into this trap, and sometimes their businesses are not successful because they do this. Just spending money is not effective marketing. Okay, let me say it again. Just spending money is not effective marketing. I always tell people, try free or nearly free ways to market before you invest in high cost ways to market, because spending money is no guarantee of success or marketing results. You can do a free website or you can get $1,000 website. But that $1,000 website is no guarantee that you're going to get more business. You've just spent $1,000 on a website. For what? Now, if it makes sense, if there's something in that $1,000 website that is absolutely going to get in front of your client and draw your client in, then you can do the cost benefit analysis to decide if it's worth it. But if you're just spending $1,000 going, well, if I spend more, then that means it's better, you're just going to be out $1,000. So always try free or nearly free marketing first before you invest money. You can always spend money later. I always tell people, make money before you start spending money. You should be able to get people in with free or nearly free marketing first. Start making some money in your business. And then as you're making money, use that money to market more. So always do your research and spend your marketing dollars wisely. Okay. The next thing, and I may take a minute on this one. I ain't got that much time left. Use social media wisely. Social media is a double-edged sword. Social media can be a great way to market your business for free. But I see so many people using social media wrong, and they use it in a way that is actually a detriment to their business. And I'm going to tell you why I feel that way. First thing, keep your business social media and your personal social media pages separate. And that's going to be for two reasons. One, first, you are a business. Even if you are self-employed, even if you are a one-person business, you should always give the appearance of absolute professionalism in your business. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't use humor. Any of you guys who follow me on social media, y'all know I use humor all of the time. But you always want your business social media to be professional, okay? People who are following your business page don't need to see girls' night when you went out with your friends. They don't need to see great grandma's birthday. That's not what they're on your social media page for. They are on your business social media page because they are interested in your business. Another thing people don't realize, when they mix their business and personal social media pages, it confuses the algorithm. Okay. So social media is just a big search engine. You put certain things in, you post certain things on your page. And depending on what you post, you are telling the social media outlet, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you are telling that social media outlet, this is what my channel is about. Show my channel to people who are interested in this. And then people who are interested in that, they watch your content. And if they are interested in it and you've provided them with good content, then they are going to interact with you. They're going to give you thumbs up. They're going to do all the things, right? And that tells the algorithm, yes, we showed the right content to the right person. But when you start mixing business and professional, then the algorithm don't know what you're trying to do. They're like, are they talking about notary stuff? Are they talking about grandma's birthday? They don't know who to show your content to. So then they start showing your content to the wrong people. And when your content gets in front of the wrong people, those people don't like that content. They will not interact with it. They will not give it thumbs up and likes and follows and all of that kind of stuff. And then when the algorithm sees that people don't like your content, they stop showing your content to as many people. So that is one of the reasons why you need to keep your business and your business and personal social media pages separate, okay? So if you have an old business page, maybe you had a different business, but now you're switching over to notary business, do not just switch that old business page to your new business page. Same thing. You're confusing the algorithm. It's going to backfire. Do not do that. Start a new social media page from scratch with the content that you are doing now, which is whatever your notary business is about. Another thing I want to tell you guys, when you are in the profile for your notary business, only look at content that has to do with the notary business, because again, how you browse on social media also tells the algorithm what you and your content is about. So if you've got your notary business page and you're scrolling through funny skits and all kinds of stuff, then the algorithm, again, you're confusing it. It's like, we talking about funny skits over here? Are we talking about notary stuff? So when you are in your notary business profile, only consume notary business content. Now, if you are one of those people that likes to be a little more personal on your social media page, then I would suggest a day in the life type video. Show a little bit of the behind the scenes of your business. That is a great way to be more personal, show people your personality, a little more of the personal you, but still keep it relevant to the content for your business. And guys, I also encourage each and every one of you to do research on how to improve your visibility on social media. Again, social media can be a powerful marketing tool, and there are ways that you can make it better. So as a business owner, you got to do a little research to figure out how to use social media most effectively. Hopefully that part helped you out, because I know I see a lot of people doing that part wrong. Another thing that's going to make your notary business successful is to provide exceptional customer service. Guys, the best customer service is doing the job right. You don't have to give people freebies and giveaways and all this other stuff. Literally, the best customer service is just doing the job right. You can do that by communicating effectively with your clients, showing up on time for appointments, following instructions, being error-free. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how many freebies you give away. If you make mistakes on people's documents, then you are not providing them with exceptional customer service, and they are not going to use you again. Learn how to handle challenging situations, because challenging situations are going to come up. And the way that you handle those situations can show whether or not you're providing exceptional customer service. Excellent customer service, guys, is going to set you apart from your competitors. Exceptional, excellent customer service is going to be that thing that allows you to charge more money. Again, I was able to charge that gentleman $250 to meet with him for basically 15 minutes to get some documents signed, in part because of my exceptional customer service. The next thing you're going to need to do to help make your notary business successful is manage your business operations. Again, guys, this is a business, okay? You need to have a system for everything. Your girl got a system for everything. It don't have to be a complicated system. It does not have to be an expensive system. You don't have to pay for special software for your system, but you need to have a system. You need to have a system of keeping track of all of your appointments. You need to have a system to manage documents. You need to have a system to maintain accurate records of signings, payments, your client communications, and you need to always evaluate and refine your process to improve efficiency. One of the things that people tell me all the time is that I am one of the most efficient notaries and signing agents that they have ever met. They love that. That provides exceptional customer service. So some of us are better at organization than others. If organization ain't your thing, you're going to need to work on it, because you have got to manage your business operations. You're going to also need to evaluate your business on a regular basis. Do self-check-ins weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually. Check in on your business. Look at things. Where are you making money? Where are you losing money? You need to do more of the stuff that makes money and less of the stuff that's losing money. What can you improve on? Don't be afraid to ask your clients for feedback and just say, hey, I'm excited to have helped you with this. Is there anything I could have done better? Is there anything else that I could have done to improve this service for you? Hear their feedback. And if there's a way to incorporate that into your business, make sure that you do it. Make changes or additions that will improve your business. And the last thing, because I'm running out of time, I think this is the last thing I got on here. Do not let fear stop you. This is probably one of the biggest things that I hear from people who are becoming self-employed, who are starting their own business, who are becoming signing agents. They'll do all of the other stuff, and then they get to the end and they're afraid to actually start. And again, I wish I had a magic word for you that you could just say and the fear would go away. But here's the reality, guys. You're going to feel some level of fear, okay? That's normal, but you cannot let it stop you. Now, I will say, getting training and having a mentor will absolutely help you get over some of that fear, because you know that you've done the training. You know what you're doing. You know you have a mentor, someone that you can talk to for advice or ask questions, okay? So that will help you with some of the fear, but you still gonna feel fear. So realize you're going to just have to do it scared. Everybody's scared on their first couple of deals, guys. Everybody is. And then everybody also, after those first couple of deals, go, that wasn't so bad. I don't know what I was so afraid of. So I promise you guys, the fear, you will get over it, but you have to go through it. You're going to be all right. So guys, if any of you are interested in becoming loan signing agents, absolutely check out my Signing Agent Advanced training program. I teach you everything you know to reach signing agent success. Step by step, you've got video instruction. I give you sample documents with scripts. I tell you how to market for direct business. I tell you how to avoid mistakes. And again, I am a mentor that you can reach out to for assistance. I'm actually doing a live Q&A session with my students here in a couple of hours, answering the specific questions that they have. So again, if you want to be a successful signing agent, check out my Signing Agent Advanced training program. All right. So we are now in the question and answer portion of this video. I'm going to scroll up. I think I saw a couple of questions earlier in the comment stream, but again, if you have any particular questions, now is the time to ask them. If you can, try to stay on the topic. Again, the topic is secrets to a successful notary business. If it's another question, I'll try to answer that for you as well, but I try to stay on topic because I get distracted really easy. Let me scroll down and see what we've got. So I've got Miss April. She says she just became a remote online notary. What do I think is the best way to advertise for successful Ron signing? So I hate that word best because there is no one best anything. Okay. You may find that something is the best for you. Somebody else can do it and it was not the best for them. So as I was talking, what type of online notary business are you doing? Are you focusing on general notary work? Are you focusing on loan signing agent work? Are you focusing on a specialized jail, hospital, whatever? That is the first thing you need to figure out, because you cannot market if you do not know who you are marketing to. Then when you've done that, you can nail in how to market for those particular people. And really, Ron marketing is pretty much the same as what you would do if you were meeting people face to face, whether it was for loan signings or general notary work. So again, if it's loan signing agent work, the best way to market for loan signing work is to get in contact with real estate agents, title officers, mortgage loan officers. I like to meet with those types of people face to face by going through professional organizations or getting referrals from friends. If it's general notary work, again, flyers, car signs, t-shirts, a t-shirt that you wear that says, I'm an online notary, get information here. Those types of things where the general public can see you. that's how you would market for that. April, if I'm not mistaken, you are in my remote online notarization class. If you are, then I actually have a whole video in the modules that gives you different ways that you can market for online notarization work. But again, the way you're going to market specifically depends on who you are trying to market to. Great question, though. Let me see. I'm scrolling through, see if I had missed anything else. Let's see. This isn't a question per se, but Alethea said they're doing general notary work, but they're training to do estate trust document signings. That's awesome. So again, you're already doing general notary work. You've already got one thing under your belt. Hopefully you're doing that well. So yes, it is a great thing to add another stream of income, another skill that you can use in your notary business. Let's see. Let me scroll down, still looking, and I see that you guys have some questions. So here's a question here. Are you an LLC or a sole proprietorship? So I don't know if you were asking me specifically or just people in the group. Here's the thing. It don't matter what I am. My business is different from your business. You can be successful with both a sole proprietorship or a DBA or an LLC. An LLC does not make your business better. An LLC does not make your business more legitimate. People are not going to send you business just because you have LLC after your business name. LLC can do a couple of things. One, when you start making a particular amount of money, your accountant, if you are an LLC, can help you with additional tax savings. That is one reason why you may want to form an LLC. Another reason, and the reason why a lot of people think that they're setting up LLCs, is for protection of your personal assets. But here's the thing. People have LLCs, but they don't set them up right. They don't operate them properly, and you end up not getting the benefit of your LLC for the protection of your personal assets. You have to make sure that you are totally separating your business and your personal funds. You're not commingling anything. You're not doing what's called piercing the veil. Because once you pierce the veil, once your personal and business stuff is commingled, you lose all of the benefits that you could have had with an LLC. So I always tell people, I would personally suggest new people in business start out with a sole proprietorship. It costs less. And then talk with your tax professional to find out when it could be advantageous for you to have an LLC. All right, let's see. Scrolling down. Ooh, I'm looking. Lots of comments here. Let's see. Joanna said that she thinks the face-to-face is actually the best marketing strategy. People like to put a face with a name. I like face-to-face as well. I think it's a great way to market. You get instant feedback. There's no long conversations because you're going back and forth in text. However, I know there are some people who don't feel as comfortable with face-to-face. So, there's other ways that you can do it as well. But Joanna, I'm with you, girl. I think face-to-face is the best way to market. Let's see. Evelyn asked, what all do we add on our social media business pages? So there's no specific list of things that you need to put, but think about yourself as a customer. Put whatever information you think your clients and your customers want to see and need to see. They need to know what service you provide. They need to know how to contact you. They need the pertinent information about your business. And then, like I said, if it is a social media page, like if you're doing an Instagram account or a TikTok account or that kind of thing, you can put some of your personality in it, as long as you keep it professional. Again, I tell people all the time, look at my Signing Agent Basics social media pages. Y'all know I love humor. I love jokes. I love making humorous memes about the signing agent industry. It's funny, but it still ties in. So Evelyn, you can put whatever you want on your business page as long as it makes sense and as long as the information is pertinent for your customer. Your page does not have to look like anyone else's page. And again, this is the thing I love about being self-employed. You ain't got to do what nobody else is doing, okay? You can do what works for Evelyn. And the thing is, people can tell when you are being genuine, when you are being yourself. We all like to follow genuine people on social media. Don't try to be like anybody else. Just try to be like Evelyn. Awesome. All right, let's see. A question here. Marketing. Should we visit real estate, contractors, etc., with just a business card, or maybe get some marketing items? So I personally don't like paper business cards because they get thrown away. I like digital business cards. People keep digital things longer than they keep paper things. I also am not a big fan of cold calling, just walking in. Now, I have done it and I will do it, but it's not something that I do often. I like to get business through referrals. I like to get people to refer me to other people in the business because then you are getting a warm handoff. Because here's the thing. Cold calling has a very low percentage of working. And for most of us, we get discouraged if we don't see something working quickly. A lot of people get burnt out on cold calling because it is not generally going to give you a fast, effective response. So, should you visit real estate? Contractors, all that kind of stuff, you can. But to me, there are better ways to market. And again, I teach some of those better ways to market in my direct business module in my Signing Agent Advanced training program. What has been the most effective script you have used when direct marketing for loan signing business? So here's the thing. I don't use a script. I talk to people and I make friends. You can tell when somebody is reading from a script, right? You can tell when somebody is saying something to you that's the exact same thing that they have said to 10 or 12 or 20 other people. Make friends. Literally just make friends with people. So if I am at a San Antonio Board of Realtors marketing event, I just walk around and talk to people. We all know why we're there. It's a marketing event. Everybody's in the business. Everybody knows that we all have different products where we can help one another. So you don't have to tell them that per se. We all know what we're here for, but talk to people and make friends. You don't make friends with a script. You make friends by learning about that person, asking them questions about themselves, and having a conversation. So again, I know people love scripts, but to really be effective in this business long term, you have to learn how to not use a script and just talk to people and make friends. All right. On Facebook, should we make a page for the business or go to the meta business they have? So I actually have a separate Signing Agent Basics Facebook page, and you can mark it as a business page so Facebook knows. So you're going to have a separate Facebook page for your business, and you just need to mark it as a business. Let's see here. Are there any best practices you recommend to help overcome those fears of putting yourself out there in the beginning? Again, there's no magic words. Get training and then get to it. You are going to be afraid, period. There's no getting over the fear. I was afraid my first few signings. We're all afraid at new things that we do and new things that we try. Trying to get rid of that fear, if you're waiting for the fear to be gone, it is never going to happen and you're never going to start. You just have to do it scared. I promise you're going to be okay. I promise you, okay? You're getting people to sign pieces of paper. Think about it that way. You're just getting people to sign their name on pieces of paper. I know it's a fear of something new, but I promise you, you're going to do one or two, and then you're going to realize this is not a big deal. So the best practice, just do it. That is legit the best thing you need to do. All right, let's see. If a notary does mobile notarizations and Ron, do you need 2 journals? More than likely, yes. So again, it's going to depend on what your state's requirements are for notarizations. But if you're meeting with people face to face, they're going to need to sign most often a notary book, and most of us use a physical notary book. Now, some states do allow you to use an electronic notary journal. Again, it depends on your state. And then you're going to have a separate record of your online notarization. So you're going to basically end up having 2 separate journals. because again, one is being kept track of online and the other one is being kept track of in the real physical world. All right, that's a good question. Oh, we only got a couple more minutes. I'm at an hour, and I always try to keep this under an hour. We're going to run through real quick. Alethea says she asked Chat GPT to write notary jokes for her or an amusing story to share on the Facebook page. That is another great thing that you can do. Again, guys, download my free AI checklist. You can absolutely use AI to help you write icebreakers, to help you write posts for your social media, to help you come up with creative ideas. So absolutely, that is a great idea. All righty, guys. Woo! If I missed your question, or if you have a question when you are watching the replay, please put it down in the comments. You guys know I always try to go back and answer any questions that you may have. Hopefully, this will help you start your notary business off right, help you be successful in your notary business. Even if you've already started your notary business, maybe this has pointed out a few things that you can do to help, a few things that you may have forgotten. If it has, again, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. Guys, I'm gonna be back next month with a different subject. If you guys haven't realized yet, I usually go live on the second Saturday of every month at 12 noon. So please pencil me into your schedule and hopefully I will see you then. This is Kendra with Signing Agent Basics, hoping that you have a productive and profitable day. Bye, guys.